Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Saturday. This is your primetime forecast for Saturday, March 11, 2023 from Dr. Don's Weather. Before we jump into the forecast, let me remind you to get in touch with Jamie Dukas. Jamie can save you a lot of money. These are real stories from real Dr. Don viewers. Jamie just recently saved one viewer $300 a month. They had several vehicles and recreation vehicles, and he was able to put $300 back in their pocket, plus he lowered their deductible. He also recently did the same thing for a viewer that owns a commercial business, and he can do the same thing for you. And here's the cool part, people. It doesn't cost you a dime. There is zero obligation. Only takes just a few minutes to find out how much money Jamie can save you. All you need to do is get in touch with him by calling 256-831-7770, or you can scan the QR code you see on the screen, or you can click the link at the top of this video. Doesn't cost you a dime to find out if Jamie can save you money. He may even be able to increase your coverage at the same time. So why not find out what Jamie can do for you today? All right, let's talk weather. First of all, let me remind you to be sure and head over to our YouTube channel and click that subscribe button. Also hit that little bell, so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that push notification. And we may have to go live on Sunday. And y'all, excuse the voice. This pollen is about to get the best of me. I spent the entire week down in Columbus, Georgia at an emergency communications conference, and you folks are dealing with some pollen down that way. It was rough, and it got me. So I'm trying to struggle through this morning, but we are going to have the possibility of some severe weather as we head towards Sunday across East Alabama and West Georgia. More on that in just a bit. But you can see where it's going to be today, back over Arkansas, central and southern Arkansas, back into Oklahoma, and maybe extreme northern Texas. We'll see that best chance of severe today. There is a marginal risk back over toward northern Mississippi, and then just a slight risk, maybe a marginal risk into North Alabama, and then just general scattered thunder across North Alabama and back across East Alabama and West Georgia today. That would be for tonight after midnight. And then as we head toward tomorrow, this is what we're going to be looking at. Got a large area that's under that slight risk category from central and southern Mississippi back across central and southern Alabama, northern Florida, middle and southern Georgia, all the way over to Savannah, under a slight risk category for tomorrow. Then that marginal risk will cover North Alabama and North Georgia, and then just general scattered thunder when you get up here into northeast Georgia and across the Great Smoky region on Sunday. And we'll show you the timing on all of this in just a bit. Then on Monday, that risk of severe will sink down into Florida, and we're going to clear up across East Alabama and West Georgia. As a matter of fact, right now it looks like most of next week will be dry. I think we make it through the entire week without a raindrop. Our next chance of rain after we clear this system will be next Friday. So that's going to give us about 4 to 5 days to dry up across East Alabama and West Georgia. We need that. It's also going to be a little bit chilly, and there will be a couple of mornings where we'll have that threat of frost, though I don't think we're looking at a damaging frost on any of those opportunities. I think maybe a couple of 3 or 4 hours at or below freezing, which typically, doesn't do that much damage to the fruit trees anyway. If you've got tomatoes in the ground, you've planted them too early. We tell you, wait till Mother's Day if you want to be absolutely 100% safe. But I think you will be able to cover up those tomato plants for the couple of early morning freezes next week. We'll tell you about that when we look at the 6-day forecast. Let's go back to severe weather conversation. This is the latest graphic from the National Weather Service for Sunday afternoon. And yeah, we could see a thunderstorm pretty much at any time during the day on Sunday, but I think the best window of opportunity for severe will be Sunday afternoon, basically between about 1 o'clock and about 5 or 6 o'clock for East Alabama and West Georgia. And the more significant threat will be from about Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee north in East Alabama, maybe south. Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Franklin, south is where the best chance of severe weather will be Sunday afternoon. North of that, we can't rule it out, but it doesn't look as likely. Now, we're talking about damaging winds of up to 60 miles per hour. Quarter-sized hail will also be possible, and we cannot completely rule out the possibility of a spin-up tornado as well. So that's going to be on Sunday afternoon. We will have live coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather if conditions warrant. So I want to make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row and be ready for the possibility of severe weather on Sunday afternoon. Again, we'll have coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company. We're talking 37 degrees this morning, kind of chilly out there. High temperature of 64. We do have clear skies. That 64 was yesterday. Wind is currently calm. The humidity is 93%. The barometric pressure 30.01. We did record 0.27 of an inch of rain before the last 24 hours. So some of those storms that moved through yesterday. And then the sunrise this morning at 5:55. Sun sets this evening at 5:47. Don't forget to stop by ML Albury's in downtown Roanoke or Randolph Farmers Co-op to pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey. Headed for 65 degrees this afternoon in Roanoke. It's going to be a pretty nice day. 64 in Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Woodland, 62 up in Ranburne, 66 in Lafayette, and Auburn tops out at 68 degrees this afternoon. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Mostly sunny today, 65 down to 54 tonight. We'll introduce that 40% chance of rain after midnight this evening. Sunday will be a cloudy, rainy day with periods of thunderstorms. We think the best opportunity for severe will be after about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. That will continue through about sunset. We'll give you an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. We'll also maintain that 80% chance up until around 7 or 8 o'clock to Sunday night. I think the rain will be ending by that time. And then we cool off and we go dry for the remainder of the week. Mostly sunny on Monday, 59, 53 on Tuesday, maybe some frost on Tuesday morning, again on Wednesday morning, and we've got it in the forecast for Thursday, but I'm not sure it happens there. So maybe a couple of early morning frost across East Alabama and West Georgia. Again, we're talking at temperatures below freezing for a couple of 2 or 3 hours. Should not be a major ordeal for fruit trees, but if you've already got those tomato plants in the ground, make plans to cover them up. Tomatoes do not like cold weather, not for even 1 minute. So you're going to want to make sure you cover those plants up. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia this morning. Don't forget to head over to Twitter and be sure that you follow us there at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. Folks, if you own a business, if you're part of a civic organization, a county or municipal government, and you'd like to help support us here at Dr. Don's Weather by becoming one of our partners, such as Genesis Weight Clinic in downtown Roanoke, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started by the time we do our next weather forecast. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. That'll be first thing tomorrow morning here on Dr. Don's Weather.